We're live now.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
No, show what you're going to show.
To you. Hey, look, the new RCN. First proof.
Oh, that's like the old RCM.
Same as the old. Same as the old RCN. Uh-oh, what is this shit? I don't know. Proof that real quick. You like it?
Yeah.
Done.
Where'd that picture come from? I didn't give you that.
AI. I don't know. E-I-E-I-O. Anyway.
Wait, what was the Boomer Scalper about? I forgot.
Nothing important.
There's a title.
Vinyl reissue resource. The Boomer Scalper's Guide to Vinyl Reissue Sources. The original master tape, the safety copy, the high resolution digital transfer, the CD master.
Yeah.
Okay. But more importantly, we got the Lake City Record Show. Oh, we got hold on.
Uh-oh.
We got the Northwest Record Show coming up.
Where's that at? Is that the Portland one?
Yeah.
In October?
No, this is Seattle Center. Sorry, this is Seattle Center in October.
Wait. It's not the show Mazzy was talking about. No, that's the audio show. That's in January, right?
Oh, yeah, that's the audio show.
Is that a big show?
Yeah, they've been doing this for quite some time. There's two big shows up there, Lake City and this one, Northwest. So, yeah.
Okay. So, people are traveling, so I don't know who we'll have access to today. Because on Saturday and Sunday is the LA Vinyl Con. Would you stop?
I'm trying to turn it off.
No, you're not. You're trying to look at something and be distracted. So today's itinerary is Mazzy's supposed to land at 12:30 LA time. That's what's supposed to happen. Tim, University of Vinyl, is landing at 10:30. PB Thou's driving into town around then. Who else is coming?
I don't know. I got a list somewhere.
You did? You made a list?
Well, a semi-list because I had to.
Okay, I'm not buying you jack shit because what have you bought me? You put no effort into anything. Secondly, several people have asked me to buy stuff for them. I didn't know I had a concierge vinyl service.
Yeah, and he only charges 26%. Dylan does, I believe, live mainly in Malibu, in the Boo. Patrick.
I heard a rumor there used to be a coffee shop not far from me that his daughter owned. I don't know if it's true or not. Does he even have a daughter?
Probably. Probably.
All right. So there was announcements today so far. Here's my favorite announcement. This one right here. And I think Jim might be excited by it. Pretty in Pink soundtrack on filled with pink sparkles filled in the center.
And do they move around?
I guess.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a great soundtrack, but I don't know if I need a pink one.
What is it? Pretty in Pink?
Oh, wait. There's 2112 liquid filled 2112. And then a liquid filled Shrek. Yeah.
All right.
The world is coming quickly to an end. But here are they announced 3 audio file titles. Did you know that?
Who? Probably. I ignore that shit.
All right. So here's the first one. And I know Jazz Bum Mike is very excited for this one. It's the Sinatra at the Sands stereo version, audiophile version. Isn't that exciting, people?
Yep.
Are you excited? I actually, so you know how Steve Westman had a quote on one of these records coming out? There's someone from the VC who has a quote on this one. And I'm not going to say who it is, but the quote is, he sounds very ethnic on this one.
What?
Jim's not paying attention.
Sinatra sounds ethnic on that? No.
But okay, so here's the other one. Let me see if I can do this one. The other one's a RZA, a rap one. But let's do this one here. And I'm going to share the screen for the other title, which I think people, I don't know how often this has been reissued. Does anyone know the last time the Allman Brothers at Fillmore East was reissued?
No.
Definitely not like an audio file.
Didn't whatchamacallit did it?
Who? I have an OG with the pink labels, Capricorn labels. That's what I have.
I'm pretty sure
sounds really good.
What's his name did it? The master.
I mean, guys. I would have to say people would be excited about this one because I don't know the last time this was ever reissued, and I don't think it's ever been. So there was a box in 2014. I don't know if it was ever audiophile done, right?
Didn't which is McCulloch do it? Original Master Recordings do a version of it?
Well, if they did, it was a long time ago, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't know if MoFi did it.
I mean, yeah.
This is audiophile, dude. All right, so the third one's the Giza. So also, Fluffy just announced there's a Jazz Dispensary title. If you don't know the Jazz Dispensary, it's a craft label. They do avant-garde and funk titles. That's what they've done so far. Rich, just act like a regular person. You really kind of ruined my auction the other day by just endlessly making stupid comments where I'm trying to read people's bids. That's what successfully you did the other day. To the point it was more than annoying.
Well done, Rich.
Let me pull up the Jazz Dispensary. And I don't know this title. I do not know it. Let's see if they have the thing for it. Have they listed it? No, because the next one is a Woody Shaw record. Yeah, I'm pulling up. What is the title? Here it is. Nature's something or other. I'm going to share the screen. I can't share that anymore. We'll share the screen. This is the only place I can find it. This Studio G Nature's World, a collection of synth-based soundscapes originally created for documentaries. Does anyone know this?
No.
Does anyone know Studio G? Does anyone? Hello?
Bueller?
I guess it's a good title to get high to. Uh-oh.
What is... Oh. Mazzy just sent us the same thing you're talking about.
Yeah, he's trapped. Mazzy's trapped in the lavatory on the plane. The toilet. He's trapped there.
Well, let's just pray he's on time.
I'm not praying about anything.
No
one's heard of it. No, I have not heard of it. That's what I assume you're talking about. On the light rail to the airport. Mazzy will narrate everything he's doing today. What happened? Did they have an opening act? Was someone opening up for AC/DC? That should be a good show.
Oh, there you go.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's exactly not. It was released on CD by MoFi. Okay. Someone is driverless carring. Someone was driverless carring right now.
I love it. What's going on, Jim?
How are you doing, Chris?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm running a little late.
Oh, yeah?
I have to work 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. today. I'm going to miss all the festivities.
Bummer.
But I wanted to mention to you, Jim and Rob, I had my identity stolen, and they held my mail, picked up a bunch of records, and opened credit cards for different things. But I'm going to reach out to the record stores because I have a single CA Quintet, super rare single, and people are going to know it when they come up and try to sell it. So I'm going to just have them keep an eye on.
Do that.
It's a 7-inch single. We do have a photo of this person at the post office. My wife went there and they had the video, and it proved it wasn't me who picked these things up. And I filed a claim with the FTC and the Postmaster General and a whole bunch of crap.
Hey,
kind of a pain in the butt.
Now, being serious, if anyone has experience with this and they can offer their help to Chris, let us know. But also, Chris wants to mention this. If anyone's in LA, especially if you're coming to the Vinyl Con, so one of Chris's favorite Mexican psych bands, Los Doug, he got them to do a show at Permanent Records Saturday night.
That's going to be the hottest ticket in town.
Tickets are $20. $20.
It's 9 o'clock on Saturday. I went to Permanent yesterday to make sure our meetup at 5 is good. They're going to have a turntable and an area for us. And at 6 in the Roadhouse, there's some 2 or 3 bands playing. I think they're like modern psych bands, while we're going to be outside and in the record store. But Lance is ready for us. I think it's going to be fun.
I'm going to put a link to getting the tickets. So if you don't know Permanent, it's a record store, but it's also a roadhouse. There's a bar and bands play there. In fact, I think Conan O'Brien's band played there the other night.
Chris.
There.
Page 4, baby.
Oh, is this the new one?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to... Can you take a photo and text that to me? I want to just make a post. It's got my current new one that I'm going to walk around VinylCon looking for.
Well,
I'll find you one that doesn't have my red marker.
Well, no. Why don't you take a screenshot? Don't you have it digitally?
Here.
It's better when it's from. I like it if it's from the current issue. And I like Jim doing stuff.
This is proof of the current issue.
I don't know why it won't send this. It won't let me post. That's weird. Let me try and do it from the computer. So at VinylCon, the lead singer, the guitar player of Los Doug Does, his name is Armando. He started the band in the 60s. In 1971, they had a big festival in Mexico, like Woodstock, and it freaked out the government. So they banned hard rock, psych rock for 8 years. And so that's why these records are super hard to get. He'll be at VinylCon at a booth and signing
autographs of people who are of records if people buy something like that. Oh, thank you, Jim. I got it. But
Cool.
it's going to be a long day. You're going to be at VinylCon at 7:30. The meetup at 5. Then I guess some point dinner after that, and then at 9 there's going to be a half-hour DJ set of Mexican Psych, and then the band starts at 9:30 and plays for about 2 hours. So it'll be a long day.
You saw them not too long ago, right?
Yes, I went to the Tijuana record show, and then I heard they were playing at Rosarito Beach. So then we went there that night and saw them, and that's where I met him, and that's what kind of started this whole thing. Lance said, I don't know if there's a place for Los Dug Dugs. If you do promote a concert for them, you should have some young psychedelic bands to open up for them so you could fill the place. Right now, the place, I think we've sold half the tickets, and you can only get 96 people into this place, and we sold, I think, 45 or 46 right now. So I'm fine if no one showed up, except we got to pay them, and you just stand in front and they just play. I'm really looking forward to it. They really are good. Yeah. VinylCon wise, I've got a guy coming in from Japan. I don't see any of the comments. I've never really done this way. And I've already bought 5 records from him, and he's bringing them over from Japan. All of them are U.S. psych records. Not even from Japan, but they're all U.S. psychedelic records. I have to hand him a bunch of money first thing in the morning before the doors open, cash. But I'm looking forward to that. So, and then I will help man the table like we all will. I was going to bring, and Jim, I think I messaged you about it. I could bring a little portable turntable that we could just sit on, like one of the small ones if we wanted, or
if guys
a sheet,
sure.
Or
I
a
don't
sheet.
know if they're going to provide
if anything,
chairs.
If they don't provide chairs, I've got a bunch of folding chairs in my office.
Well, we'll know. Well, I don't know. I have no idea.
He's in a Tesla.
I'm not going to be. I am not going to be manning the booth. I'm going to dump my papers there and then walk around and say hi. I'm
gonna probably have a box of dollar records to put at the booth, so there's records there.
Then you're stuck there selling them.
I don't even think I have time to really put a box together. So I think I'll just throw a bunch of stuff in a box.
The record man, huh? He passed away.
Yeah. $1 parking lot sale this weekend. Everything must go for $1.
They were all dirty. They were all dirty dollar records every time I went to that store.
Really?
It was packed, and it's like that place in Vegas. I'm sure there's definitely some gems in there, but you really have to work to find them. There was a lot of just cheap records, in my opinion.
That guy was a character. He really was. He had a lot of records, but like you say, a lot of them were crap. He had
just like the guy in Vegas.
The record Redwood City guy, he had a shipping container full of records in his parking lot, and he wanted to move it from one side to the other. So he hired a crane, and the crane came, set up, and tried to lift up the shipping container, and the crane sank into the asphalt instead. They had to remove half of the records by hand. I thought that was funny. Poor schmuck.
You would think the crane would have to know how much it weighs.
How much the records weighed. Records are heavy.
Yeah.
And then he had a fire.
Did he own the property?
I think he owned the building.
Rockaway's starting to post, saying the stuff that they're putting out. They've got new autographs.
Yeah, when they go to a show, they don't bring a lot with them.
Did you guys see the list of vendors that I sent you? It was in that.
Yeah. Today I'm making my plan of attack. Last time slow-mo, everyone did good at slow-mo. So that's like the first place I'm going to hit is slow-mo records.
Jazz Bum Mike wants me to find a record that they have. So they have the shit. but they price it like they have the shit.
But he comes down at least 10%. If you buy more than one, every time I bought, he definitely came down in price.
He does come down like 10%. But I bet you they price it 10% higher.
Right.
And I bet you when we're there before doors open, there's not many discounts at that time.
No. But yeah, I did well because I got in early last time, and you know, if something is priced well, I won't haggle. Only if I buy a bunch of records, I'll haggle.
I automatically ask if I have cash. I ask for a minimum of 10% just for during the conversation.
Yeah,
because they always do that. But I try to do 20%. And on last time at VinylCon, people went down, but on Sunday they definitely went down a lot more.
Sunday's a dead day.
I plan to go both days. Am I going to spend a lot of time? I don't know. Sunday I went last time. I went for an hour or two last time.
Alex at Record Safari said he sent me a few stills of Sack records I've never heard of. He's like, this is going to be a VinylCon. He's bringing the heat, which is good. And tomorrow he'll post. He's putting a lot of stuff up in his store at the same time, just to divide people. It's like, you going to go to VinylCon or are you going to go to his place?
I mean, he did that last year. I went to VinylCon and I was happy with what I got.
On Sunday, I went to Record Safari first, and then I went to VinylCon because he did put up stuff.
Slow-mo's prices are high. They're high.
I don't know of any celebs that are signing. Do you?
Yes, Armando.
They're DJs there. Hey, listen. Here's the deal. You're going to get to see me. That should be enough of a star. My favorite thing to do, I've said this before, not far from where I work, there's the star of the radio announcer, Michael Jackson. There was a guy in LA named Michael Jackson. He was a British dude, but he was a radio.
Great. He was great.
Right. He has a star, and all the time when you walk by it, people like foreigners are taking pictures. Oh, it's Michael Jackson. And my favorite thing to do, it goes, that's not Michael Jackson.
That's your
because
favorite
the way they designate the stars, there's a radio microphone. That means if it's Michael Jackson, the singer, there'd be a record. But across the street is Janet Jackson is across the street, her star. But here's the thing. I was walking yesterday and I noticed big stars, but their stars not in a prime spot. They move stars around, don't they?
I don't know. I do not know.
I think they move stars around. My prediction is Mazzy will be late because his plane will be hijacked to Buenos Aires.
I have a feeling he's on one of those planes that's just full of illegal aliens that they're shipping to somewhere.
Okay, I'm trying to read this. Hi, fellow VinylCon artists. Am I on the list this con? Let me know. If not, no worries. Jim, supposed to put you on the list.
Let me just put it this way. When I sent the list to the guy, he responded with, is this like you're letting everyone you know into my show for free?
Now, technically, I think with the list, we can get in early, Delphina, so you can get there early. The plan for today is I asked everyone to come to the west side to go to record stores on the west side of LA. Then tomorrow we'll be hitting all the Valley stores.
The good ones, you mean? That's cool.
And here's the
Are you starting a Record Safari tomorrow?
Yeah, because 20% Record Safari is doing 20% off tomorrow.
And they're the first to open. They're smart.
And the flip.
Yeah, they are first.
The flippers will be flipping 20% off.
Oh, yeah, but he's been saving all the good stuff for VinylCon. So
Yeah, yeah. And he said he just sent off a big pallet to Den Bosch.
Yeah. Hey, do you like being called Jimbo, Jim?
I don't have a problem with that. Jimbo, Jimmy Jammy, Jaime. I'm a nickname.
Are you
guy.
free to Delphine? Are you free today if we come out around you?
Yeah, let's go to what's his name?
Who?
Boogie Maru.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. That's the store.
I've been there in ages.
What that area of town, I think there's lots of good restaurants. Where should we go, Delphina? So Patrick doesn't complain and Jim doesn't complain. And Mazzy
I know
doesn't.
they have fantastic Japanese around there. Pigman. I don't like Pigman, Dan. I don't like the pig.
No, there is.
Pig scares me. The pig scares me. She scares me.
There's what Chris just said. There is a Peruvian restaurant there too.
Ooh.
Pollo Inco. There's some good Peruvian restaurants over there, south of the airport.
Is that place on Melrose?
Vine?
Huh? On Vine?
Melrose and Vine. Yep. That's the best. It's one of the best Peruvian places. But it looks like a cafeteria inside, but people have been going there for years. It's really good.
I used to go there in the 80s.
It's on Vine at Melrose in the little strip mall next to a 7-Eleven.
Oh, are we supposed to go to the record collector today?
Fuck no. Pardon my French.
Mario's, weirdly enough,
Mario's, yes.
That was closed for 2 weeks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's great. The lomo saltado, the ceviche, but everything's good there that you wouldn't think would be in a little strip mall in that part of town, but really good.
That had been the place for years to go to.
We went there once a week in the 80s. The LA Weekly.
No, Patrick complains about a lot more than just Gordon Lightfoot.
Patrick? I can't wait for him to get here, man.
We're not going down to the OC. I'm not gonna. Jim won't go to the OC. I'm surprised Jim's even agreeing to leave his house.
I've been working my tuchus off all week. I'm tired. I don't get a break. I got the paper coming out. I just shipped off that $1 million turntable. That was a job. And
your life sucks, Jim.
Now I'm sitting here with the best stereo I've ever had in my entire life.
No, that's
what am I doing?
True.
I'm talking to you, Rob, instead of listening to it. It's calling to me. It's calling to me. That Nathan Davis Sam record.
Yeah, that's a good sounding record.
And it cooks in parts.
Well, which one? The live one, the 3LP one.
Yeah,
you mean?
Yeah. And then what's his name? Your buddy, Jeff.
Greg came by the other day. He didn't mention that he'd be closed all week.
This thing is off the charts. Sounds so good.
Yeah, that one's good. But you don't have the other one, right?
Yeah, I have the other one.
The 2LP one?
I'm not sure.
It's basically the same band.
Yeah. It's just not live. Very exciting.
Jeez. I heard he's dropping a bunch of wrestling records, Chance. Okay, let's see what this gem is. Has there ever been a strip mall with actual strippers?
Yeah, there's
Hold on. I want to read this because this is the stupidest comment ever. Toronto's own strip bar, Zanzibar. We don't say that word around here, Rex. Had a bad fire recently. It's nestled between a new condo skyscraper. The club actually became topless. Wait, it was a strip club without stripping? Also, from what I understand, strip clubs are in certain cities, you can only be topless if you want to serve alcohol, and if you do not serve alcohol, they could take all their clothes off. What?
Jumbo's Clown Room is on Hollywood Boulevard, and it's
that's a strip club that's more an experience than a strip club. All the strippers are like 60 years old.
I got a C28 for you. It's very expensive over at George Meyer. George Meyer, look up his website. He's got a bunch of used. He's got a ton of used Macintosh.
Well, okay, I'm going to say this, Rich. That's where I met your mom. There you go.
Bang!
George Meyer wants $1,000 to do my receiver, Marantz receiver.
Fluffy, I think you'll meet the future Mrs. Fluffy.
$1,000 to do your receiver?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was the quote. That was the quote I was given. Do you?
Are you driving or is the car driving?
The car's driving. Something's wrong with I-5. It's rerouted me. I'm parallel to I-5, but I'm on surface streets.
A tractor trailer exploded on the 210 yesterday.
Well, there's something wrong with I-5 right now for some reason. Jim, I'm working right next to the Brady Bunch house, so you got to take people today to the Brady Bunch house.
Are you're cruising down Moore Park or something?
I'm working in Studio City all day.
Oh,
and I think they give tours now at the Brady Bunch house. Well, they redid the inside. Yeah, to match it.
Yeah, they completely turned it into pretty much the actual Brady house. That originally was just the outside, the facade.
Right.
I'm surprised because it's in a real residential neighborhood. Surprised that they
would. Right, and I think the backyard is
kind of a high-end neighborhood.
Hold on, Jim. I gotta think that it's raised the value of the houses there. No,
that's a high-end neighborhood to begin with. There's like politicians and shit that live there.
Right. It's like 2 blocks past it. It's a bad neighborhood, but right in that little area, and it's right on the LA River, which it isn't as good as it sounds.
When Jim goes there, he start going. Dun, 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 dun,
everybody does that.
But even that bad neighborhood near there, the houses are $1 million. Now, y'all know I went to
over $1 million.
Junior high and high school. No, I did not go to high school. She went to El Camino. Went to junior high with Marsha Brady. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wife number 2, I believe, is still friends with her.
She went to elementary school with you, Jim. Is that where she perfected the
junior high school? And that is where she perfected. I was actually, she was kind of wild too back in those days. That's the only thing
the story I heard and always sticks in my brain is there's that roller boogie movie she was in. It was Patrick Swayze's first film. He was the bad guy in it. And the story is she was just snorting coke throughout the whole film.
That could be. She doesn't do that anymore.
No, she's cleaned up her act.
But
skill.
So Rob,
she was at a house party. At a house party, the cops came, shine their light, helicopter. Everyone scatters. She broke her leg, hopping a fence, and they were filming, so they had to film around it. We all thought we were cool.
Rob, on Saturday, are you going to go live?
Records in Burbank? Yay!
Hey, Jim. Chris is talking.
Okay, sorry.
What are you saying, Jim? Chris?
Are you gonna go live at 5 p.m. or is anyone gonna live stream from Permanent Records?
I don't know. I mean, I would have to use my phone to be live. So
Mazzy probably will.
Hey, Leland. If you have 10 minutes, walk in there.
It changes every day.
No, Daystar? No, it doesn't.
It's so small, it does change.
He doesn't
I've
know.
never been there.
He posts not so hot records on his Instagram.
Not to me, but I will say she was kind of one of us. She was cool.
What?
Maureen McCormick. She was beautiful.
Okay, good job. Okay, that is your brag story, Surface Spins. Your brag story is hanging out with one of the Walton daughters.
And I used to know Danny Bonaducci. and his older brother, Anthony, and his whole family, actually.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I was Cappy the Christ Killer. That's what Mr. Bonaducci referred to me as.
A friend of mine was good friends with John Travolta, an old friend of mine, and him and his wife would come to a few parties. He had very soft hands. He'd shake your hand. He was very friendly, and his hands were unusually soft.
Who?
That's what I remember from him. John Travolta. John Travolta had soft hands. That's my story.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
It just, I don't, yeah.
Hey, look at I think this is the current ad. John Lennon's handwritten Beatle manuscript lyrics for If I Fell are being auctioned.
From who?
Heritage. You can't see it, but Heritage is auctioning off his handwritten notes.
Yeah. I also think you don't wash your hands, Depeche Commode.
Okay, we got WFMU. Oh, that's that's back east. That's not till November. This is a good issue. It's a good paper.
What are you talking about, Leland? Where did you find this? What is Fluffy saying? I can't find this.
Barely. Oh yeah, what is the price of the Lennon? It doesn't really say. It's an auction.
It's Heritage.
Oh, you know what?
It's not going to be cheap.
This is their old ad. That's not the new ad. That auction already happened. I wonder what it sold for. I got the new ads here. Voice proof. I have so much work.
Jim, when are you going to have more classified ads? That ad I have
has my whole paper.
They're
all classified. Hey, wait.
Right, but for like collectors, like the ad that I put, I've gotten so many records from that ad that people have reached out and said, "Hey, I have this, and then they had other things. It's been worth the money that I've been spending for it, for sure.
Very cool.
And it'd be nice because you should have either collector prices or just a page in the back, like Goldmine used to do.
Yeah. So here, CD Trader's having a sale on the 19th and the 20th of September. 10% off new stuff, 20% off used vinyl.
Oh, then all the records will only be 20% overpriced.
What else do we have? Ooh, Record Hawk in Portland, Oregon just started advertising with us. Thank you, Record Hawk.
So when will the new issue be ready, Jim?
Hopefully September 1st. I'm trying to get it out a little early. I have a birthday coming up and would like to take a day off, but we'll get it out. We'll get the paper out. Very excited about what?
Chris is breaking up.
Chris pays me big time for this ad. Big bucks.
Yeah, he pays for it.
I charge his ass.
He doesn't owe Jim anything. He pays for it.
I owe him a thank you for advertising in my paper. The fact that he gets response is awesome.
Can you bring? Jimbo's asking if you can bring back like secret Girls of the Night ads.
I tried that.
1-900 numbers.
And none of you guys responded to their advertising. I don't know. This is the only paper in the world where the guys aren't interested in broads.
Yeah, Rick's. It's so easy to get T-shirts printed up in like a day.
No, I use the cheapest fucking paper you can buy. I use the cheapest printer. I use the cheapest ink, and it's still expensive.
And Amoeba does that.
Whoa, what?
Jim, what are you eating? I think he's eating Purina cat.
I ate half a banana. I just ate a half a banana, and I drank some homemade bone broth.
Hey, look, do you know what got delivered to me yesterday? What? You want to see a picture?
Bagel Dog. Okay, so I ran the classifieds at the LA Weekly. That was mine.
I ordered these directly from Chicago. They sent them in a cooler with ice, dry ice.
And the horoscope was Rocky Gardner. She was a lady. No one knew she was a lady. She was awesome, man. Yep. Rocky Gardner. I think I have Rocky's cup.
Jim, what's the name of the record? Rockaway, the other owner. There's two owners.
There's one
who does Beatles, Gary and
Wayne.
So Gary, I guess, gave my ad from to a collector, and that guy called me, and I bought a bunch of singles off of him.
Nice.
So when
how that works.
Because they know everybody. So when I see Gary on Saturday, I'm going to thank him.
Those guys are fantastic.
Gary's always the one that's out and about, right?
Yeah, Wayne you see sometimes, but Gary's out and about. They're the best guys in the world.
Super nice
records from them. And before I started Record Collector News, I had a relative who was into the Beatles, and he died. And his sister, my cousin, says, "Oh, there's a box of Beatle records. Maybe we can sell them." To my eye, these Beatle records were absolute garbage. They were so fucking thrashed. There was one Butcher cover, but even it was thrashed to shit. So I brought it to Freakbeat. Brought this box to Freakbeat, and they had just only been open 6 months. And Freakbeat looks at it and goes, "Oh, I got to call Rockaway in on this." I go, "Okay, take them." A week later, I literally gave them garbage. They gave me back the Butcher cover because they said it was so fucked up that they could only offer me like $80 for it, and I should just put a frame around it and put it on my wall. And for the rest of the records that, to my eye, were total trash, they gave my cousin $900. So fuck it, I trust those guys.
No,
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
First of all, I'm not looking for a copy of Inner Urge for you. Secondly, if it's what they're going to charge, I'm not willing to put out that much money for you. So tough shit. You'll have to come to VinylCon and look on your own. That's what's funny. Hey, can you go find a record for me? Like this guy. It's $700. Am I putting $700 out for you?
Right.
No.
They can Venmo you. He can Venmo you on the spot.
It's not like I would pay a credit card. It's not like I'm going to transfer funds right then and there. Good. You are good for the cash. Congratulations. If you're good for that much money, then you're good for money that an airplane ticket would cost and hotel.
So, Chris, do you know the band Mana, the Mexican disco 70s?
No,
80s?
No one knows it.
You don't know them?
What record did you sell for $700, Fluffy?
It sounds familiar. It's not it's not what I would be into, but MANU?
MANA.
I've seen a cover. I can't, but I don't have it. I don't really know it.
It's good. And they were just Mana hace historia como el primer artista latino. Sorry. Mana makes history as the first Latin artist to join Apple Music's rediscovered series, reimagining the song Oye Mi Amor. And I'm telling you, it's fucking good. So there you go. That band Mana is good. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Mana?
There's probably no Los Dug Dugs, which I think it's Dug Dugs, but I've always said Dug Dugs.
What records are you talking about, Mike?
What U.S. pressings? What was I? Oh, what? Michael, I don't remember what I was talking about 2 seconds ago, so help me out.
Rob, do you know an Instagram handle or a store from the UK, Mr. Bungalow or Boobaloo, or there's they posted on Instagram that they're bringing all these Brazilian records, first pressings that they've got in from the UK, and they're coming to VinylCon, or they're already here. And
I don't know.
I don't know them, but it was an amazing collection of original pressings.
Oh, he's talking about the Beatles. But Jim doesn't remember what those Beatles records were.
What are we talking about?
Go back to sleep, Jim.
No. I'm giving coordinates to PB Thal.
Mr. Bongo, yes, Mr. Bongo. Go to his Instagram and see the stuff that he's bringing.
Okay, Frank. Gimme. It's gimme.
It's gimme. It's gimme.
One time Patrick was in town. We went
there.
Yeah, they were playing a record. Patrick inquired about buying it, and the guy goes, "No, it's my copy."
Yeah, the guy's never been friendly to me.
The guy's not a big friendly guy. He carries some okay stuff. The prices are all over the place. I don't typically go there. The only time as I go there is when I'm with Jim and he's dropping off papers there. That's the only time I go there.
Traffic has never been this bad in so long. I know.
I'm sorry. I'm on coyote watch here, man. It's bad.
And you've done nothing to chase them away. You're supposed to urinate all over your lawn.
Oh. Is that where I'm supposed to urinate?
Yeah.
Wow. Oy vey. Ich hab nicht koyach. All right, people. We've got to keep these coyotes out of my backyard.
Okay. Only if there was a place that existed where you could look on how to keep coyotes away.
You're not allowed to shoot them.
If only there was a way to find out.
You think the
how to keep coyotes out of your yard? Five natural ways to keep coyotes out of your backyard.
Guaranteed they don't work.
First way is grow barrier plants with thorns. Well, everyone knows Jim doesn't have a green thumb. He has a brown thumb. Install a fence. Jim has a fence.
I have a 8-foot fence.
Fragrant plants. Well, Jim doesn't grow marijuana anymore.
No, I stopped. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Use a motion sensor.
I have a motion sensor. So what? It shows me a picture of the coyote eating my chicken.
This could be a problem for Jim. Avoid leaving food scraps in your yard.
A BB gun.
Unfortunately.
Okay, actually, this might be the best way. Leave copies of Record Collector News scattered throughout your yard.
Just on the fence. You will just put it on the fence.
All right, now here's a better site. The other site was 5 ways. This site is 10 ways. It's 5 more better.
Ultrasonic waves, that doesn't work.
But none of them are saying urinate, which seems weird to me.
Because you're into pee-pee. You can take about an hour on the Tower of Power if you get a little golden shower.
So, Rob, do you have a plan of attack for Saturday at VinylCon? Are you going to buy to sell, or are you looking for something specific?
Here's my plan: to show up at VinylCon. Then, this is typically things people don't do. So listen very clearly. I show up at VinylCon. Then I look at records. This is a step people forget to do.
It's a lot deeper than that.
There are certain sellers I know that will have the shit I want.
Do you want to buy to buy and sell, or are you looking for something for yourself?
No, here's the great thing about me. When I go to something
I love when you start a sentence that way.
when I go to things like this, I have no set up thought of what I'm looking for. I'd rather just go and look and find stuff. That's what I like to do. I don't have a list of things I want. I just show up, and then that's the great thing about finding certain things and buying them. That's my.
It's not very efficient of your time.
No, well, hold on. It's not about my efficiency of my time. It's what I like to do as my hobby.
I understand.
Hey,
I doom scroll Instagram, find the items that people are saying are going to be at VinylCon, find that booth, and I make a plan Friday night of where I'm going to hit first.
All right.
And I have my list.
Here's why Vinyl Piper is Vinyl Piper. Here's the difference between me and him. I put the work in. I do the searching. I do the digging. I get my hands dirty. If he could go like this, boy, and he sends the boy to go get the record.
Not quite, but
Dan B is a genius.
Whatever it takes.
I'm just saying, Dan B is a genius.
I wouldn't think about that.
No, if I did have a bear, it would definitely keep and there are bears. It would keep the coyotes away.
Not from your yard.
There wouldn't be any chickens left.
Go get one of those. What are those called? The dogs they have on farms. I have a sheepadoodle. Yeah, that dog's scared of its own shadow.
He is afraid. He is a fearful dog. He's not brave.
Even Jim's dog is so scared it won't even urinate around the yard to scare the coyotes away.
I told you my urinating around the yard story. The pig got pissed off and bit me.
They have really good modern toilets at the VinylCon. I will say that.
Yes, they do. You can order wolf urine on the web.
Honestly, I don't have a plan. I mean, there's records in the back of my head that if I found them, but I don't like making lists. So just go.
For me, I go purposely thinking I'm not going to buy one fucking record,
and you don't.
And then I buy 3.
So the bad thing about Rob, is he doesn't have a plan. So if it's the VC meetup, he doesn't have a plan. If it's going to VinylCon, he doesn't have a plan. But it just kind of works itself out. Would you agree? Is that kind of
no? My general plan is I text you and I go, "Where are you going to be?" And I go to the other place.
Right. So you're making the rounds with the record store owners who are starting to not like you. A few more years and you'll have them all.
Hey, is there anyone like me who just likes going and the excitement is finding stuff there without having a list of records you're looking for?
No, I enjoy finding stuff. That's why I'm going to VinylCon. But I also narrow it down. Here's what I'm looking for, but I'm looking everywhere. I look at the walls. I run around and look at the walls. I go to the places I want to go first. Then I go back and I'll look through the bins secondary. Because a lot of people saying, well, you could just buy something on Discogs. There's a lot of stuff at VinylCon that you can't find on Discogs that are on the walls early on, and they sell really fast.
Yep.
And so that's what I'm looking for.
No plan is the best plan. The stuff you find is the thrill of the hunt.
Just going and bumping into something amazing and holy crap. That's the fun part.
I find if you're going for a record and then it's not in the condition you want, you're torn. I don't want that feeling. I want to go and find the I'll show the records I pick up if we stream from permanent or shoot videos, and you'll go, wow, that was a good haul. How many times have I shown records to people go, wow, those are some good records? I didn't go with any intention of getting those records. So we'll see what happens.
I enjoy planning. Okay, I'm going to hit slow-mo first. Then I'm going to go over to the booth right by Rockaway. Planning, knowing I'm looking for some specific things. And in that process, I'm grabbing things that I just come upon.
All right. Can I do an impression of Vinyl Piper last VinylCon? Hey, did you have fun finding stuff? I just got this one record. No one had anything I wanted.
It wasn't exactly like that, but
yes, it was. I found a Dayglow copy of the new Cramps album. Almost missed it. It's got to be Dayglow. Are we seeing you at all this weekend, Tom?
One thing I didn't do last time is follow PB Thal more. He kind of knows what's going on, so
right. Hey,
following him is a good plan.
Hey, so it wasn't Epic, Delphina, and I believe Slow Mo had them, and it looks like they have more of them. But I will say this: when I opened my copy, it was warped. I had to flatten it. So, but it looks like Slow Mo has more dead stock copies of The Call, which is a fantastic album. Yes, I did. Here's a good record, actually. Speaking of the Tapscott. Hey, look who's joining us from the holding area at the Seattle Airport.
Looks like we're on time.
All right, that's
Nice.
good. So this record right here, this Jesse Sharp's, it's on Nimbus, which is the Horace Tapscott label. This was recorded in 1986, but wasn't released until 2022. And this is a fantastic album. And Horace Tapscott plays on a few songs. This isn't expensive at all. If you see it, grab it. It is great. So there you go.
Mazzy, what day is your birthday?
Sunday.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Well, Chris is my Chris is supposedly doing something for me, him and his wife. But why? I'm
just curious. I didn't know what people are doing on Sunday.
I can't organize. You guys, organizing 10 people is like impossible.
Let's take him to who gives a free Sunday for your birthday?
Arch Deli.
Is Sunday your actual birthday?
Yes.
Oh man, we got to do something.
But that's why I thought Saturday at Permanent we're just kind of celebrating.
Are you going to stream Saturday night?
I'm sorry?
Are you going to stream Saturday night from Permanent?
I mean, wasn't planning on it, but I guess we could always do impromptu streams.
So, can I just say that happy birthday, and you look good for your age.
Thank you. I'm going to turn the year I graduated high school the same number.
1968.
No, I wish.
73, baby. 4, 2.
You wish you graduated high school in 1968?
No, actually, I don't. The opposite. I started high school in 68. So are you meeting up with Leland today?
No, Leland's in the chat. Leland will meet us, I think, tomorrow at Safari.
Okay, I can't see the chat here, so.
Well,
I have my friend Jashid Brooks and his wife were staying at my house last night. They're getting on a cruise to go to Alaska this afternoon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, old Jewish shit.
Cruise.
Did you kick him out of the house when you left?
No, I left him the key. I trust Brooks.
Where's the port for people to get on a cruise?
It's along, the waterfront. It's at the north end of the waterfront there, Puget Sound.
That of all the questions you could ask Mazzy, Fluffy,
I can't see what it says.
He's asking you if the airport is clean.
It is. I've been here 12 years now, and it's been major renovations. So there's a brand new international terminal. All the terminals are being renovated. So some of it are work in progress. The problem is Seattle has outgrown the airport in terms of getting in and out. It's a shit show. SFO has 2 separate lanes. So if you want to bypass the first 3 or 4 terminals, you don't have to get in the slow lane where everyone's fucked up and doesn't know where to go. Here it's a mess. You're stuck behind those slow pokes and don't know how to. As you know, Rob, you were a professional traveler. There's nothing like amateur travelers at airports.
There are obstacles. Hey, listen, Yvonne, as you just said it, I traveled for 8 years straight. I was hardly in town. I don't need to travel anymore. I probably would run into people like you, Yvonne, who won't just shut up and let me sleep.
Rob, January is the Audio Fest, Pacific Audio Fest here. I think Michael Poetry might be coming. You're welcome too if you decide to.
Yeah. Well,
it's at a newer, bigger venue supposedly.
I just wish they would do a lot of other stuff because they get boring quick.
Yeah.
What about the fact that it's January in Seattle?
Record tours.
You think?
And you can bitch about everything's too expensive in Seattle.
No, it's too cold and rainy in January. No.
Hey, no. Well, hold on. Okay, Jim. If I held a gun to your head, which is looking like something I would like to do. Go to Toronto or go to Seattle in January. Which place?
Toronto would be the bigger, better city in a certain way.
But you're going to wind up.
It'll be colder.
You're going to wind up.
Seattle's not going to be like going to Detroit in the dead of winter.
No. It might be raining here, but it's not bad. It's not freezing usually. I mean, it might be cold, but not. Yeah.
I was there one time and there was a high of 48. To me, it's just too cold.
The fun thing would be if you spent more time, then we take a drive down to Portland for one night and go to the stores there.
It's another cold place.
Hey, when did you become fancy, Elliot Cruz? There's no way you're bringing pimento cheese
sandwiches. Look, you know Neptune Records in Seattle?
You know, I didn't order food on the plane, so I just got a fucking grilled cheese sandwich at the airport. A fucking grilled cheese sandwich is $21. $21.
Nice.
But it does include a salad.
Okay, here's the deal. As a seasoned traveler, I go to a place that makes great sandwiches, and I buy one, and then
you pack it. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
So, Mazzy, do you know Neptune Records in Seattle?
I just didn't do that yesterday. I would have. Yeah, but
am I still muted?
Neptune
Records. I came and picked Brooks and Barbara up at the airport yesterday, so I've been here back and forth for 2 days.
Oh, I'll bet you Elliot would know how to get rid of coyotes. Okay, Neptune Records.
I can't hear Jim. Is Jim muted? I can't hear him.
Jim is asking, do you know Neptune Records?
Yes, I know the owner. That's the guy that had the Decca Beatle audition tape. Rob. His name is Rob. Good guy.
That guy told me he's from LA.
I can't hear Jim. It's weird.
No. Hold on. Maz, this is my dream in life, is to translate between Jim and Mazzy. Both of them are mistaken.
Well, at least if Jim's phone rings, I can't hear it.
Neptune Records is in Vancouver, Jim, not in Seattle.
Yes, there's also one in the city of Seattle, Washington.
He's saying that there's a Neptune in Seattle, not the Vancouver one.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry.
There's a Neptune Theater, and downstairs in the basement there is a record store. I don't know.
Thank you very much.
It might be Neptune. It's a different Neptune.
The thing of it is, it's a different Neptune, except for that it's Neptune Records.
Okay, Jim, Mazzy can't hear you, and you have to keep your answers short and to the point if I'm going to translate them into Mazzy. Okay,
tell Mazzy this. The difference between Neptune Records in Vancouver and Neptune Records in Seattle is it's just Neptune Records. Who cares?
I'm not going to repeat that because it doesn't make sense. now the announcer lady is yelling at Mazzy through the announcement speakers.
What's
Can you
nice,
turn the
when it's
announcement
not
up?
an early flight, I can take the light rail, which is great, and it's only $3, and it's 5 minutes from my house, and I go right into the airport, which is great. If I have to take an Uber, it's $50.
Jim, Mazzy is saying that the light rail is cheap, and that's how to the airport.
$3. And yeah. What would we do without Rob and the vinyl community?
I don't know. Probably much better.
So, since I missed it, are people excited or ho-hum about the Sinatra, Sands, and Allman Brothers Fillmore?
Ask Mazzy how much an Uber is. How much is an Uber?
You know how much Ubers are. Go
not to the airport.
I think the Allman Brothers is an excellent choice because
hold on.
The pink Capricorn is excellent.
Okay, so hold on, Mazzy. The only person you would think would be excited about it is Jazz Bum Mike. He is not through the roof about it.
Well, okay, that's fine.
All right. So
having an original reprise is all mono and stereo.
The thought I had is usually all these reissues I'm kind of meh because you can get copies of them.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
And I own a pink Capricorn label, Allman Brothers.
Yeah, the pink Capricorn is the one to get.
But when was the last time they reissued that record? I can't even think of it, and I don't even know of a audiophile version of
if
that
it has been pressed. Well, I think there was a way back in the 80s. I think there was a MoFi, but there hasn't been an audiophile. And my guess is anything from the last 30 years is from a digital thing. So that's a good choice, actually.
And it's a good sounding record.
It's a great sounding record. It's one of the great. It's the second greatest live rock and roll record, double record.
So my favorite Allman Brothers song is Sweet. Isn't there a live version of that song? And what album is that on?
Wait, I didn't understand what you're singing, Rob.
Their song, what is it? Sweet. What's the girl's name?
Not Sweet Melinda.
Yeah.
Melissa.
There's a live version of that song. What album is that on?
That's on Eat a Peach.
Is that just a live record, right?
No, I think it's part live, part studio, and it's got some of the stuff from the Fillmore, I believe.
That's the best. That is the best Allman Brothers song to me.
Melissa, yeah.
Melissa.
That's from Eat a Peach, I think.
But that Fillmore East is awesome.
Actually, there was about 10 years ago a great expanded Fillmore East. I have it. It's a box and it's 4 LPs. It's all the shows. And that's excellent.
Is it analog?
Probably not, but it's still good. It's actually really good. And they used all these outtakes. Jim Marshall did the cover photograph, and there's all these outtakes of the Allman Brothers and the crew.
I don't like Ramblin' Man because it was a song when I was a little kid in the 70s, and they always played that song on the radio.
Okay, I always ask this trivia question. In 1972, what movie had Ramblin' Man on the jukebox in a bar scene in the movie?
All of them.
What movie?
Exorcist. The Exorcist.
Okay.
They were in some pub.
I saw Allman Brothers at the Hollywood Bowl.
I can see Jim moving his mouth, but I can't hear him.
He said, Mazzy, shut the fuck up. That's what he said. He said he saw the Allman Brothers at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, I saw it at the Cow Palace, New Year's Eve. 72-3 or 3-4.
Now,
so Dwayne was dead. Ask him if Dwayne was dead.
Was Dwayne dead? Mazzy?
What?
When you saw them, was Dwayne dead?
Yes, I never saw him with Dwayne. Dickie Betts and Greg and whoever they had them. Yeah, I miss the Allman Brothers with Dwayne.
Tell Mazzy I didn't know they made those glasses for men.
Hey, Mazzy, Jim says you look very attractive, and if you don't mind, he might kiss you on the lips. It's true.
Here we are.
This is when I go to hell, which I'm going to hell, everyone. This is what I'll be doing the whole time I'm in hell.
You know, for all those, I'm going to just say this, for all those Rob haters out there, Rob is kind of a pussycat. He is a really sweet man. He can be an asshole, obnoxious, rude, but he is really a very loyal person. And if you cross him, you're dead.
All right. Did anyone order the new REM one step?
I did not, but I have friends, Todd and Chris, Long Cut and Lost Mixtape. They did. I'm not sure if I'm going to order it yet.
You know what? I have an OG. Sounds excellent. The OG sounds excellent. Don't need it.
Yeah, it's a great sounding record. I have that one. I showed it I played it yesterday with the hype sticker, and it still has Shrink. It's my 84 copy. Because I remember I got it, and then soon after that, I started getting CDs, so I hardly played it on vinyl.
All right, where's that at?
Yeah, I think that's a good choice. The last One Step, I'm not a One Steps fan, and they don't really have to do One Steps in boxes. But the first one the guys did of the EP and Murmur are excellent. They're actually better than the originals, or slightly. But I don't know if they're worth 100 and whatever. But
the translucent OG. That's what I have.
They're all translucent OGs. You can finally.
I didn't see his preview.
What did Fremer say? I didn't see that. What did it say?
What did Fremer say? He said he was the Rev says he was passive aggressive. Did Fremer get a copy and he listened to it?
A few people have gotten test pressings. I did not.
No, seriously, if I found a wallet, I would return it to whoever. I'm not that. I believe what you put out in the world comes back to you. That's what I believe. Okay, I'm going to pull this up and see what stupid ass things Fremer said. It better be good. I'm wasting my time doing this. Mazzy was kicked off.
Oh, good.
Hold on, what's this? I need one more record. Liz Story, The Gift, and Allman Brothers Rambling Man. I'm not a record store, Sydney. Here's what I say. Guys, I'm not a record store. I go out looking for records. Whatever I find, I offer to the universe. I don't do well looking for records when people send me on a mission. Okay, hold on. Tracking angle. Let's see what Fremer says. REM's Reckoning continues to define sound series journey, whatever the hell that means. It's all analog, blah, blah, blah. Interscope, master tape directly, blah, blah. Album was pressed. One of the most revealing moments in the creation of the new edition came when Don Dixon heard the test press. I think he's just doing like the press release reporting. He did not listen to it. This is like a press release. And it just says by tracking angle. It's not Fremer. Some staff person wrote it. Thanks for wasting my time, Chance. What a waste of my time.
Chance needs to come back to LA.
All right. Back by popular demand.
Sorry, it's hard to do this on an iPhone. You press the wrong little thing.
Hey, Jim, can you say something so Mazzy can hear you and stop pretending you're not talking?
Oh, sorry.
I can hear me now. Yes. So it was good that I left.
Jim, he says he can hear you now.
Shut, Jim. Don't be such an asshole.
Okay. I am. ASSHOLE.
So yeah, so Fremer listed the press release. That's
all right. Yeah. Here in the comments to the article, Fremer goes, "You won't believe the huge improvement. You won't believe it. So why buy it? If you won't believe the huge improvement, why should you buy it? Because you won't believe it. I'm blaming you, Chance. I'm sorry.
I pre-recorded a video of the 5 albums that are coming out on the Rhino Hi-Fi tomorrow because I have originals of them, but I don't have it. I haven't heard it, but I just made a video that'll be up tomorrow morning.
Hey, here's the deal, Chance. To counter what I'm doing tonight on your stream, will you be translating between 2 people on stream? I bet you can't. What time's your flight again, Mazzy? 9?
I'm sorry?
Your flight's at 9?
9:30.
Wow, you're there early, man.
It's just nice to get to the airport early just in case. You don't know what.
I mean, I'm an early getter there, and then I have the advance, like I could walk right through.
Yeah, I have TSA pre. I got the barcode. They don't even look at your ticket now. You just put your face in the camera. They have your driver's license, and I don't have to take shoes off or anything. It took me 5 minutes to get through the line, the TSA. Because I tell you, if you're waiting in a line that takes an hour, you're doing something wrong with traveling, or you need to get TSA pre if you travel a lot. And I don't do clear or any of that stuff, and don't check bags. If you don't check bags, you're better off.
Hey, Leland, what are you talking about with this?
So where are you meeting tomorrow first, Rob, on Friday?
Safari, 20% off. When they open.
I don't know what time they open. What time?
10. Do you want me to come by and get you or no?
Well, I'll text you later. I don't know if Chris wants to get up and go with me, I'll just come with him. If he doesn't want to, but I'll text you later. I'll know later.
Did he offer you any cocaine, Leland? Hey, did anyone see that story? I have 3 family members that go to Penn State right now. That there's a bunch of fraternities dealing cocaine at Penn State.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that surprising?
To the scale they were doing it. It was
really?
Yeah. It's like, it sounds like it would make a good movie.
9:35 to take off. 9:35.
Well, Norman Maslow, please report to.
I'm 7D. 7D. And since I have the Alaska credit card, I can get on early, which is nice.
Well, it is because he was a big cocaine addict. Leland, I think your level of disappointment might be in the middle. I don't think you'll be fully upset. I don't
seriously.
Think you'll fully be
I think some people will really be happy about it, and some people it's not in the share category. I think it's better than the ZZ Top category.
Okay, here, in my opinion, how much we've been inundated with these announcements over the last 2 or 3 years, I put the Allman Brothers up here. Not that I'm a huge Allman Brothers fan, but that to me seems to be an album that people should be excited about.
I agree. I
really don't know of another audiophile reissue version of it. That Allman Brothers up here. The announcement tomorrow is like this compared to the Allman Brothers.
I think the one tomorrow is like an 8.
It's a 5 or 6.
Well, for you it is, but I think for the people.
Hey, can everyone remember this? On Tuesday when we talk, Mazzy says it's an 8. I say it's an 8
for me. It's an 8 for me for that band.
No, I'm thinking. So as someone who surveys people on their opinion, I can think outside myself, and that's the way I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, what do people consider this Allman Brothers? That's a good announcement. Hey, record companies, that's the kind of titles you need to be putting out.
I think the Allman Brothers announcement is a 9. A 9.
Okay. Any hints? Records that have come out in the history of records before. That's the hint I will give you.
Well, there's never been a Rhino hi-fi of any of this from this artist, which means it's not yes. So
how about this? Well, it doesn't. Is that the thing they put out, that there's never been a release of this?
They said it's a band that it crosses from the from the 60s into the 70s, and they've never done.
That's yes.
And but they've never done a hi-fi of any of their records, and they did Relayer.
Have they done a yes hi-fi?
Yeah, they did. They did Relayer. I think they did one other one, but they did Relayer at least. So it's not yes.
All I'm saying,
and it's a British band. It's a British band.
First of all, Leland, that Sinatra is good, but I guess it's not. I don't think it's what people are looking for.
I think it's a good choice. I don't know what the history of reissues with it is.
I think there's a current one you can get.
Now, are they doing the stereo or mono? Do you know?
Stereo.
Okay, I have both the originals. It's a great record.
I've had the mono. I've tried to. It's not for me.
It's not politically correct too. Hopefully they didn't change anything.
Relayer was a Rhino Reserve, not a Rhino hi-fi.
No, Relayer was a hi-fi. Relayer. What's the one with the white cover? Like the white, gray, and white cover. That's Relayer.
Yeah.
Am I wrong about that? They did. Yes, Relayer. I have it. It's a hi-fi. Oh, I knew what I saw. I saw. Is this new? Randy Newman, Sail Away as a Reserve. I love that record.
Patrick does it, and then Cohen does. Well, technically, they've done 2 tone poets of Sinatra, Leland.
Yeah, MoFi did it.
Yeah, but I guess you're talking about at the Sands. There was a MoFi.
Yeah, MoFi did it probably in the 80s.
Mazzy, check your DMs. The Rev has sent you.
I can't right now, Rev, just because I'll get off this
streaming.
on my phone.
He's streaming.
My phone.
Yeah, dude, don't you get it? He can't. He's streaming. You'll lose Mazzy.
Which is probably good for half the people here.
Okay, as long as you understand.
Rev, I love you. I like your DMs, but I can't at the moment just because I'll lose this StreamYard thing.
Why don't you send me the DM, Rev, and I'll read it out loud.
Maybe it's a private message. Maybe the Rev and I have this.
Hold on. The Rev's an open book. There's no secrets with the Rev.
Let me ask you this, techies. On StreamYard, can I make this screen full screen? Because I have my browser, and is there a way to do it? I don't want to lose it again.
I don't know. I don't stream from my phone.
I don't either unless I'm traveling. I didn't bring my laptop.
All right. Actually, the Rev sent it to me. He's an open book. Or I don't know if this is what he sent you, Mazzy.
What did he say?
This is the Fremer response to the REM one step.
I can't read it out loud, please.
I'm going to read it out loud. Editor's note, I've heard a test pressing and can't understand what went wrong with the original pressing. If you're a fan of this classic album and you have an original, it's not even close. You'll want this DSS edition. I was paid for this
Well, first of all, there's nothing wrong with the original. Now, maybe this is better. There's nothing wrong with the original.
Okay, I'm going to explain what went wrong with Fremer and this album. Even when it originally came out, Fremer was out of touch.
1984.
He was out of touch.
It's a great sounding record for that type of record. So now, maybe my guess is he doesn't know that record as well.
Okay, all right. Here's the difference between the original Reckoning and the new one. And here's the original Michael Stipe singing. In the new one, he's like Here it comes. You can actually hear him pronounce the words. That is the difference.
No, I think the difference is the original has 7 Chinese brothers. The new one has 10 Chinese brothers.
7 Chinese brothers. And then in the new one, it's 7 Chinese brothers.
If they make Michael Stipe's voice clearer, that's not a good thing. But last time they did it well.
Okay, here's my take, the opposite of Fremmer's. Let me take the gum out of my mouth or put it back in. Here's my take. The original sounds great. It's always sounded great. They made a newer one that sounds better, but I'm not paying $125 for it. There you go, Fremmer. Go back to the drawing room.
I think it's 110 or 115, but still, it's a lot. The question is, does it have to be a one-step or in a slipcase?
I'm with you, Zepp, because here's the deal. It sounds excellent, and if you get it on the translucent vinyl, it sounds better.
Yeah, for 45 years, we enjoyed it.
Yes, I'm telling. I am the perfect age for the REM. Gen X.
Thank you.
I'm fine. Editor's note: if you had a bag full and your ears were stopped up, this one sounds better now.
Yeah, I don't always buy that quote. The tapes were fresher because in '84, since now they didn't have to run the tapes much because they would do a digital transfer at some point earlier than a 60s record, and sometimes a 50s, 60s record can be very good. It just depends because they probably by 86, 87 they transferred those tapes digitally. I don't know if they did it several times, but it wasn't one of those tapes that was run over and over.
Hey, some guy once said, and Jim, listen to this because you'll understand it. A dude said, it's about the music, stupid moron, dumbass.
Yeah.
So did you guys talk about the stupid person on the Facebook group for Analog Productions that got pissy because Live at Leeds has static, and it basically says on the label, don't remove the static. That's the way it was recorded because Townsend overamped his amp and everything, and he's pissed off that once because it's not quote audiophile. I'm paraphrasing.
What a fool.
Hold on, I think we have that stupid person right here. Damn B, why are you complaining about who Lives at Leeds? Thank you.
I think it's their best IRS album, personally.
The Reckoning.
Yeah.
Is it their best?
But they're all good. Documents.
They're all good.
They're all good. I mean, don't go back to Rockville.
I have a friend who was a music editor.
Hey, this is a Jim story. Don't go back to Rockville. It's about Rockville, Maryland. Outside D.C. Rockville, Maryland. That's what it's about.
Waste another day. Yeah, they're all good. All the IRS stuff. I think most of their Warner Brothers is good too.
What's this?
Automatic for the automatic for the
review it, Anthony? Is that a review, Anthony? Did you like it, or someone else reviewed it? No, it's about Rockville, Maryland. You can go look. I think it was what's his face, the guitar player, yeah, or Mike Mills. Either one of them had a girl from going back to Rockville, Maryland, not Rockville, South Carolina. I didn't even know that existed. Okay, what
time is it? What time is it, Rob?
Hold on. I'm going to do this in a way as you can hear it. At the tone, it will be 8:29. 8:29.
Oh, it's only 8:30?
Yes, you have a long time waiting. Don't go back to Rockville. The song Don't Go Back to Rockville. Personnel. Background. The song was written by Mike Mills. Mills wrote the song in a plea to his girlfriend, Ingrid Shore, asking her not to go back to Rockville, Maryland. Rockville, Maryland. Thank you.
There you go. Waste another day.
Yes.
How look at
I'm musky. No, they all smell. Dude, Paul, imagine being in a room with 500 breakfast kings. It's not a pleasurable experience. Hey, when are you going to leave Kerblapistan and come and visit people? That's what I'm asking you.
I don't think he can get out right now with everything that's going on worldwide. Might be tough. Why did that
Rockville, Maryland it's like it used to be the fourth highest median income counties in the country were around DC. Montgomery County is like a premier place in Maryland County, Maryland. But it's where all the Jews are, Roger. You've got to know some Rockville Jews.
Well, I mentioned Roger last night because Brooks and his wife were at my place, and we went out to dinner, and he was talking about Knoxville and going to Big Ears, where he sees the same people every year, including Roger.
Well, the Wyatt's new video about the new REM album is, from what I understand, it was made by a copy tape of a copy tape of a copy tape of a copy tape. It'll just be actually his video will be messed up.
So I wonder how many people are going to bitch tomorrow because we're in this new mode that the Rhino is a British band. So my guess is it's from the tapes they sent that the label, the American label, did.
In trouble, Mazzy.
No, but it's the American label, obviously. You know, Rhino releases tapes. They release
without going more into depth. But Mazzy, without going more into depth about
like
what
Black
you're
Sabbath.
saying, like I have a response to you.
Okay.
And if I give that response, it'd be giving too much away, I think.
Okay. We'll talk next week.
Yeah, talk next week about it. You want a plane with 3 wings?
Okay, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band. They had records from the late 60s into 72.
Okay, what do you know about the funk album out of Virginia in the early 70s from... I don't know anything. Why are you mentioning this, Chance? I don't. Can you elaborate?
What is Concert Buddy's theme tonight? Is there a theme for the show?
Yes. Record collecting causes high cholesterol. So,
Chance, what's the difference between Jason's Monday show now and your Thursday show? It's basically the same team. One has a Wolfman and one doesn't. So there's no difference.
Yep, but how did it come to your attention, Chance, this record? What is that band? Are they what kind of folky band? Bonzo? I don't remember that band. Here's the bands I remember when I was in school in Richmond. Dave Matthews Band. It was before they became big. They were from Charlottesville. They used to play around all the time. I remember a band called House of Freaks were from Richmond. They became a major label. They were on a major label. I remember War was there. And I remember Yeah,
you're putting these comments up too short. I can't read them.
Do you remember does anyone remember a band called the Connells?
No.
The Connells.
Yes, I don't know, but I've heard of them.
They would play a lot. They were a big like fraternity party playing band, bars around there. I remember. People should remember the Connells.
Okay.
Yeah, the Connells, but they used to come up around Richmond and play all the time. ES&M was a big band. I remember them. No, the Connells were not from 74, 75. They were like 80s. I remember but Danny Gatton used to play around DC all the time. Pat Travers, Danny Gatton would play. The band from that blues rock band, the Nighthawks. Oh, okay. Sorry. No, they didn't. There was no wall there. Hootie and the Blowfish too, but I think the Hootie and the Blowfish was a little later. They weren't around my time. Mike, because I'm on Mazzy's StreamYard. Because of Echo Gate. Do you want a link to the stream?
Send him a link so we can talk about Frankie.
Okay, get ready. I'm doing it. You need to inject some energy into the stream.
Is this Jazz Bones my whoa, how, what?
We go back to sleep, Jim.
Trying to find out the November date of the KUSF Rock and Swap.
I don't know.
They've got a November date.
Kill it.
I'm trying to think of other bands that were big around then. All my fraternity brothers were Parrot Heads. They loved what's his face?
Boy, a bunch of new restaurants opened here in the last since I've been here.
Yeah, but then they closed down the whatchamajiggy store, the record store.
Yes, the Sub Pop store is gone, and it's now
that was a bad decision.
It's a travel something or other. But they opened a new Sub Pop, just renovated. I haven't been there yet. In the KEXP space where that little Papa was, they rebuilt it. I think it just opened. I haven't been there yet. Sub Pop is there instead of Light in the Attic.
Did you know that the only other record store to ask me not to send the papers was Sub Pop when they had that little boutique? Just saying. Doesn't surprise me that place closed down. Obviously.
Hey guys,
It's Jazz Bum
Hey,
Mike.
hey,
Let us know your thoughts on Sinatra at the Sands.
I have 3 copies of it already, so I don't think I'm going to be getting this new one.
Mono, stereo, and what's the third?
I have 2 monos because the first mono I got was kind of scratched up, so I got another one that was clean, and then I got the stereo, which this is the current, not the vinyl file one, but the current imprint one by UMA, and this sounds better than both my monos. So I don't know. I think that this is. I probably listened to this record, no joke, over 100 times.
It's a great record.
It's fantastic, and I'm sure everybody here knows that. But
I believe there was someone in the VC who commented, "It sounds very ethnic."
It's a good choice and to come out on vinyl file.
Yeah, I mean, I think between the Tone Poet Capitol releases and Live at the Sands on Reprise, those are like what I would recommend people get if you need to start getting into Sinatra. Those are the titles.
Yeah.
So
and he does all those, really bad racial.
Honestly, you only need side A because it has like the first 3 tracks are just unbelievably good, and then later on he does One for My Baby, One for the Road, which is very good as well. And the monologue you could totally just cut the entire monologue.
Well, it's like, listen, it's a Count Basie and Quincy Jones, right?
Count Basie, Quincy Jones, and I don't know who's in the Basie band at the time, but it could be like Sweets Edison. I mean, it could be like a killer band.
Tommy Amami. Hi, Ami.
But are people excited for it? Like, have you guys got any responses from the chat? Like, are people going to get this?
Literally no responses.
Okay.
But isn't there, like, he goes, hey, when the color folks came here,
no,
they shit like that.
I mean, it's 1966 in Vegas, so you know, it's gonna sound like that.
What's with all the marching? Doesn't he say stuff like that?
I don't know. There's another one called Live at the Sands, and it's the full Rat Pack with Sammy and Dino. And that one is even more inappropriate. And I don't think they're ever going to re-release that. The LP version is now like hundreds of dollars because I don't think they're ever going to repress it because
Why?
it's just there's just inappropriate things said on it that I don't think you and me wants to deal with, but whatever.
I'll tell you, when I was a kid and went to Vegas, we stayed at the Sands. And you know who was headlining there at the time?
Who?
Joan Rivers.
There you go.
This was in like 79.
Now that's a different. So I think that's a different Sands. There was a original one, and then I think they developed a huge one on the Strip or something like that. There were two different Sands.
We stayed at the Sands when I was a kid with my parents. The first time I went to Vegas, it was original, and we were having breakfast, and the table next to us was Pat Boone. And then we went out, and there was this golf cart by the pool, and I sat in it waiting for my grandmother because it was really hot. And this guy comes up to me and says, "Hey, you're sitting on my cart, young man." And it was Red Skelton.
Oh, right.
He was really nice.
These are names I vaguely know.
And he goes, "You want to meet what is the seagulls he does?"
But yeah, I think the last time it was reissued, it was part of a box set that VMP did. It was part of the Quincy. Didn't they do a Quincy Jones box?
I don't know.
I think they did. They did a Quincy Jones.
My pilot just arrived.
So Rob, how many people have messaged you to pick them up things at VinylCon?
Under 5 people.
Okay, Mazzy, anybody?
Mazzy, can you change that story where Red Squirrel threatened to thrash you?
Okay, Red Garland. Red Garland asked me to get the fuck out of his golf cart.
Okay, Red Skelton, not Red Garland. But 5 people asked me to get stuff. Here's the problem: I don't want to disappoint people. Especially, there's one person who messaged me that I'm not going to name him, but he's a great guy. Unfortunately, he can't attend for whatever reasons, and I want to help him find what he's looking for.
Well, don't worry about what I asked you for.
No, I'm going to. Well, that's literally, I know they have it. Yeah. This person is, I got to find him something.
Oh.
And there's a price point and, stuff. So
two people asked me, but I'm not going there early, so.
Well, when it's early, I'm going there probably before 10, before the early, the people that pay for early access.
I don't know if my wristband gets me in early. It might just be a press pass.
Is it? Hey, Vinyl Piper.
Yeah, unfortunately, I took your name. When I heard you got your own pass, I took your name off of my list, which would have gotten you in.
That's fine.
So,
that's fine.
No, I didn't. Your name's still on that list.
Hey,
is it really?
Yeah.
Jim, will you have a table at VinylCon?
Record collector.
Joey's
my table.
Joey's my +1 because Chris.
I'm just going to dump some papers there and walk around.
Yeah. Are you looking for anything in particular?
No.
What about reels and stuff like that? Will they have?
I mean, if I come across some 7.5, IPS reel-to-reels, I would look at those. I'm kind of done with 3 3/4. They sound like shit. But honestly, Mike, my stereo is brand new. It's about a couple months old. I'm standing beside myself. I'm so excited by how it sounds. I just am listening to record after record.
Yeah.
It's like I got a whole new record collection.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm having
you
too
know,
much fun.
Jim is like the VC little boy who cried wolf. The amount of times you fall in and out of love with your stereo setup.
Oh well, yeah. But this is good. You got a party going on over there, Mazzy?
Yeah, it's a lot of background noise.
It's basically people waiting to get on a plane. You know how they kind of clamor together?
They clamor. Is that a word, Mike?
I don't know. They congregate together and they just they stand in a line that's not a line before they need to stand in a line.
Jim, what is it about your new hi-fi that you're excited about?
Okay. Do you see that big thing there?
A piece of artwork? A sculptor? Yeah, what is that?
That's a open baffle speaker. Okay. So there's no, it's just a piece of wood with a 15-inch speaker on it. And it's kind of like attached to a piece of wood and directly to the amplifier. The amplifier is a low watt, 7 watt, 300B based 300B tube based amplifier. So these are kind of made for each other. And they work, man. They work.
That's awesome.
They really work. It's not too expensive. The speakers are from Lee Song from China. I had to assemble them myself, so I really screwed it up. But they still sound great, man. They sound good.
So in terms of the sound, like what are you getting from it that you appreciate more?
So what it does is every single instrument is outlined, is separate. You know what I mean? There's no smearing between anything. It's like, oh, that's there, that's there, that's there. There's space between them. The tone of the instruments is like, wow. Dynamically, it's more, all of a sudden, bang, and then quiet. Open means save money by not making the whole cabinet. Well, and now one of the complaints about open baffle speakers, even though that's a 15-inch speaker, is that you don't get rockin' deep, kind of punch you in the gut bass. And that's true. You don't. But I've never needed that. This has plenty of bass, I think. I cannot find my Pino Palladino record, which is what I use to really check out bass. I put it away somewhere wrong. I don't know.
Do you have that? You know what would be an interesting test is that Count Basie album on Pablo. What is it called, Rob? That one that is like really. It's like like the kick drum is like right in your face. Like
I was just listening to some Basie this week. I don't know. Let me see what I got.
Okay.
That Pino
Mazzy, did you bring headshots and a Sharpie?
Did I bring what?
Headshots and a Sharpie.
No.
If I had a nickel for every time a woman came up to Mazzy and asked him to sign their bosoms, I wouldn't have a nickel.
I did get one sighting at the airport so far. One acknowledgement.
Get the fuck. Well, you're on your way to 100K. You're gonna get that YouTube placard.
Someone said, "I love that fucking Who album with the static."
So, what's the big news in the VC, the audiophile world right now? Is there any controversy?
No. Mazzy said it. The Who records that Chad's releasing.
Who's
one
next?
of them as part of the charm of the record has distortion.
Okay.
And someone's complaining about it.
Live at Leeds. Live at Leeds was recorded in 1970 at Leeds University, and even on the label at the time it says "static, do not remove," because Pete Townsend used these not high tone, I forgot the name of the high watt amplifiers, and put obviously all the recording was clipping on the board and on the tape, and there's static and there's distortion on a bunch of the songs. And
is it any worse than the original?
No, it's the same. But maybe I haven't heard the double 45. I don't.
They fixed it on CD.
It could. on the CD, obviously they fixed it. So if you were used to the CD, you didn't hear all that shit.
They also fixed the mic, the bad mic.
Yeah, and there's some bass things they fixed on the expanded 3 LP set that had the whole Tommy included. But that's the charm of that record. It's a lot.
Right.
I used to take that record in with me when I was auditioning speakers, not because it's audio file, but sometimes I want to hear how the loud drums. His drums on that are amazing, and they really pump it. So instead of just hearing Steely fucking Dan and jazz records to audition speakers, I wanted to hear how the drums sounded. And some guy in the Facebook AP thing was bitching that, you know, Chad or whoever should fix it. It's got distortion and it's, you know, that's
if
the
they
record.
fixed it though, it wouldn't be all analog, right? Wouldn't they have to?
It wouldn't. First of all, it wouldn't be audio. It wouldn't be analog if they fixed it.
Right.
So,
Like this is the Pablo Basie I was playing recently.
Okay.
You know this one?
Okay. I just got a notice.
Basie and Oscar Peterson. So it's 2 pianos.
Rob.
And it's got bass.
I just got a notice that. No, it just popped up. Tracking angle. The track du jour right now are the. I think Don't Go Back or what South Central Rain. He's comparing 2 versions of the REM from the test pressing to an original.
Now,
what? Say that again.
It's not ironic that Fremer's listening to a song whose main lyric is "I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
I also put this burner on.
So Mazzy, you're going down the Vinyl Con. Are you staying at Rob's?
I'm staying with my friend Chris.
I cleaned out the dumpster behind my building.
So what's the plan? Are you guys gonna are there parties at night? What are you guys doing?
I think we're going Friday night to the Rainbow. Friday night we're going to the Rainbow.
The Rainbow Room, which is next door to the Whiskey, is a restaurant bar.
Okay.
Saturday night we're going to Permanent Records Saturday evening.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a little party there. And then Sunday night there's a clothing optional thing happening at Record Collector News World headquarters.
Yeah, Jim's gonna rub peanut butter all over everyone, and the coyote's gonna lick it off.
That'll be a way to get rid of those freaking coyotes.
I'm telling you, Jim.
I'm on Coyote Wi-Fi.
Go urinate.
Is Record Collector News sponsoring one of these events Friday or Saturday?
No, the Sunday event is sponsored.
Actually, Record Collector News is at the VinylCon. They'll have a nipple piercing booth.
So Rob, are you only using Mazzy's StreamYard now?
It's going back and forth. So
okay. Does Mazzy have any special graphics?
Yes. Here's what you want to see.
Yeah. What does he got?
Do I have what?
Special graphics.
Here.
No, I don't.
Hold on. He has.
I'm lo-fi, Mike.
There it is. There's the graphics. See it right in your corner, Mike. I'll remove it. I'll add it. There it is. No, here's the problem. That's why I went back, because all the stuff is there for the auction and everything. Mazzy also has this.
Oh, a laugh track?
Yes. No, he has. These are all part of
StreamYard.
Now this was recorded at Jim's place.
Hey, Rob,
I have a question for Mazzy.
What?
Mazzy, what do you think about Stan Getz? Are you a fan of Stan Getz?
I am limited. You know, I like obviously the bossa nova stuff, but I really like there was I forgot the label. There was a slim CD box I got in the 90s, and it was one label. Tell me a label that he would have been on.
Verve.
That's like not a big
Verve.
name, not like
or Norgran.
Sorry,
Norgran. Like basically the Norman Granz labels he was on. Like
I don't remember right now. Yeah, I'm not a massive Stan Getz thing, but I like him.
I'm just getting into him. Sorry.
Mark, where did you hear this?
I think I'm going to sign off. It's getting loud here. It's all that people are getting ready to. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you in a couple hours,
right.
Rob.
Okay.
Okay. I forgot to ask Mazzy if he put his diaper on for the flight. So wasn't this title in the Vinyl Me Please cadet box that they did? Occasional Rain. Let me look that up because I found an OG Terry Collier record for a good price the other day. Let me look this one up. Terry Collier. Occasional Rain.
While you're looking that up, the reason why I asked Mazzy that is I've never really got too much in the Stan Getz, but I got an early title of his from the 40s where he's playing bebop with Al Haig and Jimmy Rainey.
Well, that's old.
It's really old. It's from 1948, but he also has 1946 bebop tracks. So I didn't really understand his origin. And now that I understand that, I feel like it's opened up the door for him, for me.
So this was reissued in that Vinyl Me Please cadet box. So I'm interested. I want to get this. Where did
Stan
you
Getz
read?
Is waiting for music.
Yeah. Where did you
No,
read
he's
that?
not. Stop. That's not right.
Here, this is a link to tickets to that show at Permanent.
So Getz, can you pull up Disco Devil Alex's comments? Stan Getz is waiting for you. Now, I think the reason why you're saying this and why there's like some truth to it is that he was like a Lester Young cool school guy a little later in his career when he was like recording for Norman Granz. And he played with Bob Brookmeyer, and I forget who his rhythm section was, but I could see like that being, it's like a very laid back, cool style.
Well, but also he was a cash cow for Verve. So the same thing with Wes Montgomery. A lot of those records were orchestrated and are very uninteresting to me.
But that said, if you are into bebop, which I know nobody is, but if you are into it, go back and listen to his 40s recordings. They're on Savoy. There's another one on Dale, which is a small label, and they're really good. He's put, he it's his own take on like a Parker style. Obviously, he's playing tenor, but like he's very good, and he's young. I mean, he's really young, but it surprised me, and it opened up Stan Getz for me because I always ignored him. I can never find an entry point.
Well, I do have an entry. There is there's an album that they reissued. It's with Bill Evans and Stan Getz. That's good. The one that's really good that Verve did that's not orchestrated is that Something Rain.
Oh, Sweet Rain. Sweet Rain, yeah.
And he has a great backing band.
That is good.
Okay, so there's one where it's a celebration, I think, of Stan Getz's 50th birthday, where Joanne Burkeen, it's a live album. It's double live. It's Cheap Heat.
Yeah.
And that is excellent.
Okay. Yeah, it just, on the Jazz Bums, we rarely have spoken about Stan Getz, and he has such a huge body of work. You'd think we'd focus on him more. And I don't know. So I think it's an artist that I'm excited to dive into. And I reached out to Mike Notes and Tones, and he had some really good recommendations for later Getz. He played with, I think, Kenny Barron in his later years.
All right. So here's the album, Sweet Rain, that I think was part of the Verve reissue series that Chad did. And the lineup on this is Ron Carter, Grady Tate, and Chick Corea.
Yeah, it is a good album.
Record. And it was originally recorded by Van Gelder. Like, I have a beat-up OG of it, but that reissue, it's a really good record. So.
Actually, I may have sold my copy, but because I really just wasn't into Stan Getz that much. He was like the one big jazz artist that I never really understood. But I don't know. Now I'm getting into him. So he's
you should listen to that double live album with Joanne Burkeen. That's a good album.
Mike recommended, I think it's like on Black Saint or Soul Note. He does a duo with I forget who it is now, but it's really good. So there's some good stuff there.
When is this reissue supposed to come out? Can someone send me a link to that Terry Collier, how they found out about that reissue?
Oh, can you put Anthony's comment up? So he has, let's face it, we'd all sound like that if we could. John Coltrane on Getz's sound. Yeah. His
I've always kind of liked Getz.
Stan Getz's nickname was The Sound.
I mean, I like that samba stuff and everything, you know?
Yeah.
That's
oh, yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bossa stuff is good. I mean, when I first started listening, you know, Felipe was like, you got to get all the Bossa stuff that gets put out.
Get
So,
the Go-Go.
That was those were early times.
Impex.
Oh, yeah.
One Step of Getz Gilberto.
You know, I have the original. That was like one of the first records I bought. Jazz records was the Chad reissue of Getz Gilberto, and it was cheap and it's good.
It is good, yeah.
It is good. I like that stuff.
Yeah, but I just was blown away when I got his bebop stuff. I was just like, this is fucking incredible.
I gotta find that. I don't know. Yeah,
it's so I should go grab it. It's mega rare. It's on the it's a 7-inch EP on Dale, and it's a comp of this 1948 material. So Getz and Al Haig. So I love Al Haig's piano playing because he's like an originator bebop piano player, and I didn't realize that Al Haig and Stan Getz had this quintet. And they played a shitload and recorded a lot back in the 40s and early 50s. So I dove into all that stuff, and it's very good. And I think you can kind of hear the transition from the bebop to that Lester. I mean, he always kind of had a Lester Young style-ish, even on the bebop tracks that I'm hearing. But you can hear the progression. And then when he really starts recording with Norman Granz, that's when he really is like fully into his own sound. And yeah, so anyway, so I'm just been exploring that.
Nice.
And that's it. And then I think I'm done with jazz. That's the last artist. Then I've explored them all.
Start doing looking at
half joking there. But Getz was like a weird person where like in my own collection, like I have a couple, actually have more than I thought. He's on a couple of those jam session records, the Norman Granz jam sessions from the 40s that he's on with a bunch of, with like Wardell Gray, like these old players. Yeah. And so I pulled all that stuff out and I was listening to it. And then there's a few Verve records I have where it's him, Dizzy, and Sonny Stitt. And they have a working group and they've recorded a few times. So anyway, all that stuff was good. But the bebop stuff really was just like, I was blown away by it. I just did not know that was where Stan Getz started.
Cool. Rob, I got to go.
All right. Yeah, I got to go too.
Oh, yeah. We're done. We're done, everyone.
All right. Thanks, Rob.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
See you, Jim.
Take care. Bye-bye.
See you, Mike.
See you on next Tuesday.